what the importance is for digital transformation in order for a business to maintain competitiveness. How important is that? That would be kind of one. And then the follow-up would be, what are the essential elements that need to be included in a business's digital transformation?
Yeah.
So one, the importance in maintaining competitiveness.
So that is a topic that I have a lot of interest in, and I have a lot of experience because I've worked in companies that were as big as $1 billion a year in annual revenue, as well as smaller companies that were in the $100 million range. So digital transformation means different things to different companies, right? And now as a consultant, I'm working with even smaller companies in terms of headcount and annual revenue. And it means different things. A lot of people tend to miss that, right? So based on the maturity of the company, their financial resources and other internal resources, it's going to mean entirely different things, right? So even though digital transformation is crucial for all businesses to maintain that competitive edge, right, the approach and the focus areas are going to significantly differ between these companies. And I'll give you an example. Right. So immature companies that may have limited finances, digital transformation is really more about, well, doing more with less, right? So leveraging technology and internal resources to create significant improvements in efficiency, customer service without a large investment, because a lot of these companies simply don't have it. Right. So smaller companies tend to adopt digital transformation in a much more cautious and calculated manner than the bigger companies, right? They have more immediate needs and they need quicker, tangible results, right? In contrast to that, bigger companies, more established companies, digital transformation is really about leveraging resources to drive innovation, efficiency, and a competitive advantage on a large scale. So let me back up for a second. So I worked for a small company that when I got there, in really all aspects of what they were doing with technology, they were in a remedial state. For them, implementing something as simple as hiring a DBA, having a their data analytics strategy was really just about having reports, right? So when I got there, they didn't have a DBA. They had nobody internally that could run reports for them. Right. So reports were done on an ad hoc basis. It was done through a consultant. And when I got there, I was thinking longer term. All right, this isn't going to work. In terms of being a data-driven organization, there's a lot that needs to be done. But before I implement, let's say, a dashboard with KPIs that our end users could self-serve and access themselves, we got to get some fundamentals in place. So for them, hiring a DBA that understood the back-end database environment and can pull reports on a regular basis and share those reports was transformative, right? Now, if you were to suggest that to an established company, they would laugh at you. That's not, their perception of digital transformation would be completely different, right? So for them, it's going to be a lot more strategic and far-reaching, right? So we're even at the point now where digital transformation is kind of an old term, right? For these bigger organizations, there are two terms out there, and I'm sure there are more to come. I mean, if you've heard of perpetual evolution or continuous digital transformation, these companies are constantly evolving and constantly considering ways to be strategic, to be ahead of their competition, and to constantly transform their organizations through technology and the human resource aspect within those organizations.